I have one major priority, and that's to get the economy back on track and to get our district back to work. I think Adam was right. He touched on a lot of the points that are important for getting our district back to work. I think that we need to reduce the debt and deficit. We need to bring some fiscal sanity to Washington, D.C. I think that the lack of fiscal control is scaring a lot of our businesses. They're concerned about what the next shoe is that's going to drop. They're concerned about what their tax burdens are going to be in the future to pay for these fiscal uncertainties. We need to reduce our regulations, which again Adam touched on a little bit. President Obama has put into place 140 different regulations that each cost the economy over $100 million apiece, which wouldn't be so bad, except he has another 100 waiting in the wings that he's planning to roll out immediately following the election. And that's why it's so important that we win back the House, or we keep the House, we win back the Senate, and why we get Governor Romney elected to Washington, D.C. to be our next president. And we need to reform the tax code. Adam was right about that. The 70,000 pages is a problem, and I think that we can use the tax code rather than something that's inefficient and something that's a burden on our economy. I believe that we can use the tax code to spur growth. I think that we need to focus on the corporate side of the tax code. We need to reduce corporate taxes for our small and medium-sized businesses. It's our small and medium-sized businesses that put people back to work. It's the businesses of 2 that grow to 3 and 4 that grow their workforce by 50 and 100%. That really make the difference in this economy. And there's 15,000 small businesses on the South Shore, Cape and Islands. And it's very important that we reform the tax code and encourage them to invest and to grow. And we need to repeal Obamacare and more importantly, reform health care in a way that controls costs, that brings transparency to the system, and brings competition to the system, as we spoke about earlier. And really, this is where I think it lends itself to my business background. You know, as I said before, I'm the one who's worked in the private sector. I've seen what it takes to get people to invest, and I know that business needs to partner with government, not take an adversarial role. Government should not be taking an adversarial role against business.